Well, welcome everybody to session 34. I mean, I don't know who I would expect to die first. Like, if any of the characters were to die, I don't know who it would be. Bards have so many tricks, though. Oh yeah, Christian. Oh yeah. Also, if you guys left click, it pings. If you left click it, yeah, you have to hold left click. It pings. Yeah. Yeah. So you can go over people and you can see their health, their status. So that should help out any of the healers or anybody that wants to check like I mean, we never. Here's the thing. I asked everybody that question when we were making characters because I thought it was important because like situations like this, but I don't think everybody like yeah. I mean, here's the thing with Ralrut's size, like nearly 8 feet tall, he's he's over a ton now as stone. He's well over a ton. You don't. You None of you guys. How much can levitate carry? Because I don't think it can carry. It's still only 500, 1,000. But I'll check to see. I'll check to see if Juan wrote it down. Okay. So as stone, because Juan did write this number down. He is 3,150 pounds. He's gigantic. You guys don't realize how. He's gigantic. $1,575 halves. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. None of you guys can. I mean, yeah, he's an object, but it's like it depends on certain cases. But for any spells and stuff, for certain spells like stuff that says targeted creature, yeah, I'll rule it case to case. But like for oh yeah, but like, cause like for instance for polymorph, I don't think polymorph would work on a. Oh, then yeah. Is there a. If you guys knock over Ralrut, he will actually smash and kill one of you. Like, if you. Alright, so anyway, let's get to the. Alright. Alright, so, last we left off, the Vanguard's Revelry had begun their journey across Corvair from Sharn, just kind of seeing the country, getting ready for their trip over to Kabara. You guys start off in Sharn, then there you made your way to Rote, where you guys started just bartering a bunch of magic items, tried to find Thelgun his armor, with little luck, unfortunately, as some shady figure had come in not too long ago and had bought the armor straight up, specifically looking for the set of armor. Then after that, I get a phone call because of course I do. Everyone, Joey, it's your job to do the recap now. This is a special episode. I'll be back. polymorph. Also, I'm back. Good job, Joey. Yeah, if Dape got turned to stone, holy shit, guys. That would have... That... I mean... How much do apes weigh in real life? Because that wasn't a regular ape. That was a giant ape. A regular ape is a couple 100 pounds to like 220. It would be around like 400, 500 pounds. Like like 2.5 tons, somewhere around there. 2 tons, 2.5 tons. Yeah, I wouldn't. A lot. Also, I sent everybody. I put in the journal a little thing to show. It's called World Info, and it shows the time / how the time and calendar work. Oh yeah. Yeah, how much does Donkey Kong weigh? Because Dape would probably be around Donkey Kong. Okay, this is very important to the session. Yeah. Dape would be around Donkey Kong sized. This is true. Alright, well, I'm assuming Joey properly explained everything that's going on. Okay. Yeah, well, finishing up the rest, you guys continued on. Eventually, because of your fast pace, being absolutely blindsided by a pair of Ettins, Ettin beast tamers, it seemed, who were trying to see which of their pets were stronger, throwing a Chimera and a Gorgon at you guys at the same time. The Gorgon, inevitably petrifying Ralrut and putting you guys in the current situation that you find yourselves in. And so, the Vanguard's Revelry. With one of your allies now turned to stone, and with you guys unable to move them, what would you like to do? All of it, everything but his magical items, and at this point Fosco and oh yeah, Fosco is the guide you guys hired, and Cilia came with you guys. Yeah, he's like 10 gold pieces per day. So far you guys have had him for 4 or 5 days. Well, the first day he didn't charge you, so yeah, it's been 4 days. Oh yeah. Make a strength check. Make a strength check. You bend over to go pick him up. You're like, no way you can be that fucking heavy. You can't get are you like trying to get your fingers under the bottom of him, or like pick him up by the waist? Like what? Alright, you go and you give him like a big, go to give him like a hug around the waist. You go to pick him up. Oh yeah, actually, the last we left off, I forgot. Yeah, Bramgrim had heard tell from his deity, apparently, going to ask for guidance. He heard Ramiel tell him to just talk to the flame and have faith. Praying to the flame, apparently, Bramgrim heard a voice he'd never heard before, telling him to simply shatter Ralrut, and that Revivify would be able to bring him back, not as stone. And the voice told Bramgrim that he had given him a gift, a diamond, the material component for the spell. And as Bramgrim looked down into his fist, he saw a diamond. So Bramgrim began to walk over to Ralrut, summoning Winter's Bite, and El Simpiníto saw, right as the session ended, that in one hand Bramgrim had Winter's Bite, and in the other, a clenched fist. So, as the session comes back, as we pick back up where the last session had actually ended off, the rest of you guys all see that Bramgrim, from his isolated area, begins to march over towards Ralrut with his fist clutched around Winter's Bite in a sort of aggressive stance. Yeah, I don't... yeah. Oh, yeah. Or Cat the horse, you mean? None of you guys, he didn't show it to any of you guys. So the horses got spooked. The horses got spooked. So you guys probably had to go get the horses. You look... that time is kind of past, friend. It's a little bit late for that. You think I messed up? No, that's not what they named him. I'm working on the names right now. Or no, that was El Simpiníto. That was El Simpiníto. Oh yeah, El Simpiníto named him Gus. Never mind. So yeah, hold on. I'm just working on the camels really quick, and then I will get back to Bramgrim. So what about the rest of you? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yep. All right. So Bramgrim, you have Cat. Yeah, they gave up the rest. They gave up their horses. You still have Cat. Bramgrim, what are you doing? Yeah, you see a very nicely carved diamond in your hand. Well, actually, oh wait, so you're throwing the... Okay, yeah, so you throw Winter's Bite, and then you look back in your fist where you had seen a diamond, and it's not there now. Which voice? Ramiel or the Flame? Alright. You call out to the flame. What are you saying? Call out. You don't hear a response. You wait like a minute, sitting in your own little space, and you don't hear anything. What do you say? Alright. You call out to Ramiel. And after a little bit, you hear Ramiel's voice once again in your head. Bramgrim, did you make contact with... Did you talk to the flame? Did you receive guidance? Oh. No, you hear... Oh. Oh. Wrong number. I'm sorry. No, you hear once again from Ramiel's voice. Do you believe something was wrong with the flame? Here, it seems that the enemies that our little conclave has been fighting have seeped over towards you. We will talk later tonight. I've only limited communications with you now. Find a way to save your friend, Bramgrim. The voice ends there. All right. You summon the blade. You summon the blade, and you're just looking at it. It's Winter's Bite, even. It was a little unsettling. But things, you don't know what to think. It's a complicated situation. Fate. Yeah. You're just thinking. So, in the meantime, what are the rest of you guys doing? Yeah, make a perception check with your familiar. So, your little owl familiar flies off of your shoulder. Goes up into the air. Indeed. Do you have a name for your owl or anything like that, or no? Alright, so I am giving to you now. You are now the owner of this nice little owl token. Look at the little guy. He's got 1 whole hit point. Absolute monster. We're not. The being like it doesn't move independently of you. Like it goes somewhere and then comes back immediately. So giving it a token will just clutter up the board. Oh yeah, use 3, correct? Yeah, so it was 3 at least, I believe. I remember 3d6 being used. So mark off 3d6 on the. So, what'd you get, Thelgun? Holy sh. So hold on, I will. Oh yeah, so if you go to your character sheet, and then like the little menu and then extras, yeah, you can roll using. I mean, you already rolled it, so it's plus. Yeah, it's plus 3 for the owl because it has a plus 3, so it's a 22 instead, which is still amazing. So not much of a problem there. And yeah, so just whenever you're rolling, just roll using that guy. So, your familiar flies up into the air, and you go into its eyes. Are you holding on to anything, or are you sitting down somewhere? Because you lose all senses as yourself. Alright, so Thelgun, you guys see Thelgun finds a spot, and you see his face just sort of goes blank, his eyes sort of glaze over, and he's just sitting there. You haven't seen him do this before, and you haven't seen him use his familiar before either. He sort of got it during the week all of you guys were doing your own thing in Sharn. You see it just fly up into the air. And Thelgun, your owl goes up. About how high are you gonna have it go into the air? This is mostly planes. Alright. Alright, so let's see. What's the distance on Find Familiar say? Yeah, like how far can your familiar go and you still give it commands? I think 100 feet. As long as it's within 100 feet, you can still give it commands. But like if you give it one command to just like fly around and then come back, it'll follow that. So I'll say. Alright, so 100 feet, just to stay within your range. It just flies up around 10 stories up and just starts scanning the area. And you see a handful of things. You see just the wide open plains. Not that there are occasional trees, but honestly not that many. You see down towards over the east. You see the Blade Desert, but closer you look around and you guys see that there's a bunch of dinosaurs nearby. Some ankylosauruses. You see some rustling in some lower brush, probably velociraptors. Some clawfoots over there, and yeah, there is a tribe. You see a big like movement of people that just seem to be not necessarily that they're going anywhere, but there's a lot of people moving around in one general area, and you have your owl fly a little bit further out, not out of your range, but more horizontally to get a better view. And it looks like you see some small tents set up. They seem to know what they're doing, so they don't have like any flames going at the moment, so there's no like smokestacks or anything, but it does look to be like a decently hidden tribe. Not too far from here. So yeah, you do see a tribe. Relatively close. Alright. Well, you let them all know. No. Yeah, so what are you guys doing? They seem to be more in a northeastern direction. They seemed to be. I mean, you don't have like an exact metric, but maybe a mile or two. Not super far, but it'll take a little bit to get there on foot. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it would be a couple miles. They're not super close. Yeah. Not like a ton. It's not going to take you all day to get there, but it'll take some time. Fosco. Yes. And Fosco just says to all of you, well, this is a hell of a situation. I don't believe we're going to be moving this guy, but what do you guys want to do? I know this place, this area quite well, and I think I can keep my head down as well as the ladies. Maybe even try to conceal your friend's statue remains for some time at least. Well, I mean, if you want me, I can go with you guys to help lead you, but then that leaves your friend here out in the open to be taken or hurt or damaged or I don't know. Yeah, Abalaba's also fairly exhausted. Yeah, you went down twice, Christian. You almost died. Like, you really, really almost died. With fucking quarterstaff bonk. No, that's a druid cantrip. You fucking bonked it on the nose for like 7 damage, I think. And they killed it. You killed the Chimera. Just bonk. Yeah, you have 2 points of exhaustion. I already put that on you. He's at 11 hit points right now. $47. Yeah, Paladin. Oh yeah, you never used the lay on hands. Do what? Yeah, it regains 1d6 plus 2 charges. Yeah, so that would have been 5. Yeah, so you heal 5. 6. What size? So normal. Those are just base. Alright. So Abalaba, I will add these nutrients to your inventory. They're like potions, but for temporary hit points as opposed to regular hit points. Alright. So Yeah. I mean, I will say, El Simpiníto does offer to stay if there's any of like the people who are here that want to go on this journey for the sake of like not just sitting by. All right. Fosco pretty much tells you. Well, I mean, it depends on the tribe. Some of them more so stay out here, mostly halfling, but I mean, they're not uncivilized. They pass by, gather, hold every once in a while, trade with each other, have different races. So I mean, probably speak common. It's in the name after all. But I will say, don't assume these people are just gonna help you for nothing. It doesn't. Well, that's the thing. Some of the tribes out here don't give a squat about gold. So, I mean, well, that depends from tribe to tribe. Some of them are more religious. Some are just trying to survive with food, need weapons, just about anything. It depends. Alright. Alright, so yeah, what mounts are you guys taking? Any others? Yeah. I mean, yeah, who's going? Because I mean, you guys could probably all fit on a mount. Um, I believe it's either 30 or 60, but he only gets it for a minute. Yeah, he can't fly all the time. It's only when he's shifted. Um, he gains a flying speed equal to his walking speed, so 35. Yeah, also, if anybody else needs some extra healing, El Simpiníto has most of his slots, and he's willing to heal some people. And I will say, he will cast Speak with Animals from his Primal Awareness ability in order to calm the fucking horses, because they are freaking out after that fight. No roll animal handling. So what... Oh, shit. Yeah, does anyone need more healing? He's willing to heal some people. Alright. He speaks a lot of languages. He speaks Common, Halfling, Primordial, and Sylvan. Magic. Any crowd he just went. I mean, they're all like really shitty though. It's like Spanglish, pretty. Yeah, but so as you guys head off, so there's just the three of you going. All right, then yeah, each of you guys can get on a mount, and with the 50-foot speed on the camels, if Cat is gonna like slow down a little bit to stay with them, you guys can all travel at a nice consistent 50. Are any of you three looking out? I'm gonna be looking out, just or trying to be stealthy. Like, are you just straight riding? What do you do? Yeah, El Simpiníto can cast it if you'd like. Yeah, are you? Yeah, but are you trying to go fast or are you trying to go stealthy? That's my question. I mean, it helps any stealth, but either way, whether you're going fast or slow to be stealthy will make a difference. Alright, so El Simpiníto. I'm grabbing my dice. Cast Pass Without a Trace. Yeah, everyone gets a +10, and he uses that spell slot. He still has all of his first level and another second level, so he can probably get you guys Pass Without a Trace. Yeah, he can probably hold Pass Without a Trace for a decent bit. And you guys are traveling around 100 feet a round. Yeah, so I will say you guys can't really dash if you're going to be going slow. Like, to try to be stealthy. So but all of you guys make stealth checks. El Simpiníto included, and +10. 24. So natural 1. Ow. That is 2 passes, 2 fails, indeed. Alright. Alright, let me get my dice here, friends. Alright, as you guys make your way through. I mean, it's still a 20. Pass Without a Trace does help. But it is a natural 1. It is a natural. So, the failure will be padded by that that high ass natural 1 turns into 20. That's crazy. So, as you guys continue forth, there's a lot of like really tall grass and brush throughout this entire area. It's just flat plains with rolling hills occasionally, and you see a bunch of wild beasts around here. Like, you see some very massive dinosaurs every once in a while, and you guys just try staying low. A Brontosaurus just towering over all of you and the entire landscape. And you guys can continue to travel, seemingly unnoticed, until at one point, Thelgun, actually with your passive perception, El Simpiníto sees like some movement in the brush, as really nearby you guys, but it seems low to the ground. As well as Thelgun, you do also see this as well. You see there's some low movement in the brush around you guys. Not like circling you or anything, but like around you guys. And your horse, Thelgun, starts getting a little spooked. I'd like you to make an animal handling check to try to calm your horse down, as it's seeming like it's going. It looks scared. It might buck you. Or not your horse. You have a camel. Ooh, yin and yang. Natural 1 on the skill you're amazing at. Natural 20 on the skill you're not good at. This is D&D. You try calming down your horse, and immediately you notice that it starts whinnying, and it sounds like it's in pain. As you look down, you see a handful, maybe like 4 or 5 small velociraptors, like running around in between the legs of all of your dinosaurs, seemingly having noticed yours especially Thelgun, and they seem to be running by and like clawing at the legs and ankles of your beasts. So your camel does take. Let's see. Yeah, so they are attacking your fucking mounts. Where's the gun? I mean, Ralrut has the gun, and it is currently stone. The gun is stone. No, his magic items, yeah, his magic items are not stone. It's just, think of it like this: the way he was holding the halberd, it's stuck in his fucking grasp, and the rest of his armor, like, you might be able to take his helmet off, maybe not. You might chip some of Ralrut, but that's up to you guys. Try. Against your horse, the helmet is magical. Like, they can try taking it off, but like, it might chip your ears trying to take it off. Like, so against Thelgun's horse, I forgot the name of it. Yeah, you have a camel. I forgot what it was called though. It had a name. Yeah, you have Senior Hump. That's an 11 to hit. What is Senior Hump's AC? Oh yeah, it's a 9. Yeah, so Senior Hump, with another attack roll, because they have pack tactics. Yeah, that hits. They're swarming your beast. It very well could. It takes 5 piercing damage as one of the velociraptors runs by and bites into the ankles of your mount. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. This is more of a minor encounter. It's just you guys, and then another 5. So Senior Hump is bloody. He's decently injured. Oh shit! What's the max hit points? It's out of 15. Yeah, Senior Hump. Senior Hump is down to 5 hit points. Make another animal handling check, Thelgun. With this, yeah, here's hoping it's pretty decent, because he's looking like he's gonna just buck you. He's not. Yeah, as you guys continue running forward, you guys hear the horse start whinnying and screaming. Thelgun, make a dexterity saving throw. Should I change the music? This isn't that big of a deal. You guys can clean them up. It's more so the inconvenience. Yeah, Thelgun, make a dexterity saving throw. Damn, you're good. Jesus. So, I keep forgetting the name. Senior Hump. There we go. Senior Hump keeps running forward, eventually whinnying, and he stops and just, like, bucks to kick one of the velociraptors, and you see it gets the velociraptor right in the face, like, killing it. But you go flying forward. You manage to drop down into a roll, but along the way, you're rolling over hard rocks and dirt. You take a measly 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you just sort of you tumble through the rock and dirt, and now you guys are all in this tall grass with these seemingly 4. Oh, yeah, then you just tumble, and then you stand up. No damage. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. Falling and stuff should be acrobatics, but I asked for the wrong check, so I'll allow it. That's my bad. Fire bolt. Yep. If he succeeds, 0 damage. Yeah. Even if he fails, he takes half damage. It is so good. So you guys see, and then after that, Senior Hump starts to, like, run away a little bit. You guys are gonna have to go after Senior Hump, and you have all these velociraptors attacking you. So the 3 of you can now make attacks, and yeah. But first, you and El Simpiníto are gonna make animal handling checks, because you're your animals are also getting spooked by the fact that they're getting their ankles torn apart. Oh, shit. Holy shit. So you and El Simpiníto have disadvantage on whatever attacks you're making. They're not bucking you off just yet, but they're moving too much. It's making it hard to aim. So El Simpiníto's going to make 2 attacks. You also make 2 attacks with Eldritch Blast. I mean, yeah, you've got your action. What are you doing with your turn? All right, yeah. So all of those hit. So easy enough. You guys, like, you don't even need to roll damage. These guys have negligible health. Yeah. Dave, you put down your hand, and you guys all see this like light greenish, like, and black, kind of gray. It's all melding all together in Dave's hand. You just see 2 thuds just thum thum straight out of your palm, and it just blasts these velociraptors out of the way. El Simpiníto takes 2 arrows, quickly placed, and just pins the velociraptors down to the ground. Thelgun, what are you doing? There seems to be one straggler that's going after you got tossed. Alright, make an unarmed attack. Just you see it running straight towards you through the grass, and you manage to like track it with your eyes, and you run forward like 5 feet before football kicking it, boom, around like 20 feet up into the air. You hit it, and it goes, and it just goes flying, and you see it just like just impact in the ground around 20 feet away. The tiny creature, either dead on the kick, but definitely dead on the impact, as it's just like the tiny body lost in the grass now. Yeah, and Senior Hump is breathing. Senior Hump has ran away, not too far, around like 15, 20 feet away, and will take some coaxing to be brought back. Yeah, but you gotta get up to him without him bucking you yet. You guys haven't, like, it's been 4 days. You guys aren't, like, best friends and homies yet. And he's not even your horse. You didn't bond with him. Yeah. Senor Hump is Ralrut's. So, yeah, you guys are not friends with Senor Hump yet. Alright. Make an animal handling check. And people call animal handling check a useless skill. useless with those rolls. And this isn't screwing you over. Like, he's not gonna run away and be gone, but it's wasting time. All of this is time. So you go over, and you go, and it takes you like a good 10 minutes to calm him down. I will say, if you have any rations, it would speed it up, but you gotta mark one off as I mean, are you keeping watch, or are you just playing cards? Alright, because that will come into play. The rest of you. Alright. So, you end up getting Senor Hump back, and you guys continue along the rest of the way out towards the clansmen. Not the clansmen. Never mind, the tribal people. I take it back, not the clansmen, the tribe. Oh no, why do they have hoods on? Alright. Alright, everyone take out their weapons. We're clearing this place out. Alright. An entire session of just killing clansmen. Yes. Alright. So, you guys continue on your way out towards this tribe, and you all are just running. Not going super fast. You keep the same rules. It's not that big of a deal. And you guys are fairly well hidden. after another like 15 minutes, so it's taken you guys with all the distractions about an hour. It's not that far to get over to where the tribe is. And as you guys start to make your way over, you saw, Thelgun, that the tribe is sort of in a small divot in the ground. It seems like the floor over years of, or not the floor, but the ground over some amount of time of erosion has sort of gone down in this area, and that is around where the tribe seems to have set up. So going up towards the tribe, is there anything do you guys just want to ride straight up? Is there anything you're doing? Are you posting up your beast? Alright, so you guys spend some time. You find a small tree nearby. Just snap off one of the branches and stick it into the ground with some of your rope. You post up your camels and horses. Tell them you'll be back, and you start walking over towards the tribe. How are you guys walking over? You just walking straight over, going straight there? Alright, so trying a little bit just to like not walking with your hands up in the air, but like hands to your side, like a little bit off of your hips, trying to show, yeah, we're not fucking here to fight. You guys start making your way towards the tribe, and you guys crest over the hill, and you see there's a handful of tents, maybe 10. There's a bunch of people walking around, and it doesn't seem like anybody's noticed you yet. And as you guys continue to make your way forward, a few people start to notice you, and they start pointing fingers. Some people start seemingly either to hide or to grab weapons, and then there's a bit of a commotion. Ile. Juan. You stupid bitch, of course you're not here when it's your time to show up. There you go. Ile. You've been preparing during the day to just get your things ready, just sort of working in the defense of the tribe recently, especially with recent events that you are aware of. You've been preparing yourself for any sort of combative measures, and eventually you hear some like hushed shouting and commotion throughout the tribe, and you're currently with the true Seer, and you see they look down to you and they say, Ralrut, there seems to be a little bit of a commotion going on. I will prepare my things to see if it's a... Not Ralrut. Shit, I need to get used to this. Fuck. Ile. Or, well, yeah, she says to you, Ile, because you're of a low... No, because... Juan, I messaged you. You're of a lower title than her. She doesn't have to show you respect for her shit. The normal people do. She doesn't. I mean, you're very trusted. It's not disrespectful. She's just being casual with you. She just says, Ile, make your way outside and see what's going on. I'll prepare my things if it's a full-on attack. Do not hold back. Ile, what are you doing? Ile, what are you doing? Alright, so you head outside. You head outside of the main tent, and you look around. I'll say make a perception check, just right as you get out of the you make your way out of your tent. The Seer's tent. Yes, sir, with your shield. Remember, I sent you the shit, so make it with advantage. Oh, yeah. You look around, and immediately you see there's a bunch of commotion. A lot of the families are moving around. A few people are getting into battle stations, seemingly, except, most of the warriors right now are in rest after the past few days of fighting. And you see a small child, one that you recognize, halfling. You see they run by, and that's Garzor. It's a little kid in the town. He wants to grow up to be a tribal warrior like you. You've had a few conversations with him. You see he seems to be running towards the commotion, and he's applying some war paints right now, and he's running with what looks to be a blow dart gun in his hand. And you see he runs past. He's like running towards you and go past you towards what seems to be the action. You see, you protect him. You see Garzor. You reach out and you grab Garzor. Easy, no problem. He says, Ile, there seems to be a bit of a problem in the tribe. I need to go fight. I need to be like father. Hey, don't be a dig. And he stops. No, yeah. You see, he has what looks to be a little bandolier across his chest with most of the slots are empty and there's 4 darts. And you see he has a small vial at his waist. And you swear you knew somebody got into the warrior's tent last night, but nobody fucking believed you. And you see the kid, he has a small vial of poison at his belt. The little bastard went in there and took it. You knew somebody was in there, but nobody believed you. And he said, you can see he has a small vial of poison at his belt, and this kid, maybe 7 years old, has this vial of poison. He says, he just looks up at you. Oh yeah, I had to do this. Ile, and you see he puts his head down as a sign of respect in your tribe, and he says, "I'm sorry. I went into the warriors' tribe last night. I saw that all the fighting was happening, and I wanted to help. I will stay here. They need you. Ile, make your way out. I'm sorry." I will. I'm sorry. You see, he gets out a dart and he bites on it, kind of like a cigar, and he's holding it on with his dart gun, and he turns it around the other way. And you see he points out towards where this commotion is, and you start to ready your things, expecting an attack. You look. Yes. Yeah. He looks at you. He just says, "Ile, I do know the way. It is, it is that way." And he points over to where all the commotion is coming from. And he says, I do know the way. It is that way. Go." You guys see a bunch of people moving, and you're just slowly walking forward with your hands to your side, and you see Oh. Alright, so mark off. Wait, hold on. How long does it last? How long is the duration? Let me see. I forgot. Oh, it's until the end of your next turn. So this is a very short term thing. You probably don't want to use it. You probably don't want to. Do you know? So yeah, that would be something you use like in combat. That's not. Yeah, it's a very it's a very short term ability, but it's very powerful. So be mindful of that. As you start to charge out, Ile, you clutch your holy symbol in one hand, your sentinel shield in the other, and you run out. Yeah. Yeah, and as you get the three of you guys see. Sorry, give me a second right now. No, not right now. No, everyone else is showering. You guys run over, and Ile, the three of you guys see, looking at the tribe, one man runs out, seemingly in leather armor with a shield that has an eye emblazoned in the center of it. Tattoos all up and down his arms. Ile, would you like to would you like to describe what you look like, Ile? You see, he's very dark skinned, as well as all the other people you had seen in the tribe. These people look like they live in the Talenta Plains full time. They've got the sun touched skin to show for it. And you see he charges forward. He's a halfling, so he's pretty short, but he's a little bit of an imposing figure as he does run up, running out a few feet past all the tents, just standing in between you guys and the rest of the tribe. And you see behind him a few of the tribe members seem to pull out what look to be blow dart guns. A few knock some arrows. It doesn't seem to be a massive amount of people, but it seems like they've all got their eyes on you for now, at least, as the three of you are just standing around 20 feet away from the tribe. Ile, you go out. This isn't the type of attack you were expecting, but nevertheless, these are three strangers walking directly up to your tribe. Jesus. I mean, yeah, you recognize the name. Yeah, you would know Undercommon, Ile. Undercommon doesn't mean they're criminals. Yeah, he seems to be just speaking. Yeah, but what are you saying in Undercommon? I mean, yeah, Ile, Ile, yeah, Ile, do you respond in Undercommon? He called out in, Common, Halfling is what you would typically speak, but these people aren't Halflings, so you probably would have responded in Common. Or shouted in Common. Yeah, so he shouts out in Common. Alright, yeah, so what are you guys doing? What's happening? Larry. Larry. In Revelry games, that's what Eli looks like. Jeez. It's a little mean. Alright. Oh shit! What are you gonna ready? All right. You see, you see, as you start saying this, with one hand, you see this dark energy start to build in his hand, like coming off of his body from his holy symbol, and you see what looks to be like two balls of energy, dark necrotic energy, building in his hands, and he's looking angry at you, Dave, and the rest of the tribe people behind him like tense up, and you see they're like ready to fire at Elis notice. Did he roll it? Oh shit! Roll the second one as well, I guess, since you're here. Oh shit! They both hit. So roll damage. So it's 2d4. Oh wait, no, only one of them does damage. Yeah, remember. So you take Dave, as you say this. As you say, Ile, you see he releases 2 bolts of necrotic energy straight towards you, shooting out of his fingertips. Both of them hit, and you take 4 points of necrotic damage. And as they both hit, your maximum hit points are also reduced by 4. Yeah, and you feel so yeah, just so max HP modifier, subtract, put -4 when you click on hit points. So max HP modifier -4. And you feel this. Oh shit! You feel this pulling at your very life essence itself, similar to when the clay golem derived you entirely of your life, and you like cough a little bit as it feels like someone has tugged on your very soul. Alright. So, and Ila, as you say that, oh yeah. Alright, and a lot you guys see as he puts his hand up and he does some hand movements you guys don't understand. A handful of what look to be tribal warriors start making their way out of the city. Some of them with bolas, some of them with spears, some of them with just bows, and they make a full circle around all of you guys. And you do seem to be entirely surrounded at this point. Ile, with your perception and your shield, you do notice Oh wait, no, because that would have been over the hill. Yeah, you wouldn't notice. Never mind. But you do see these people are entirely surrounded, and they are all ready to fire at a moment's notice. And so the planes. Jesus, Jesus, yikes! I don't know if that's something I should. Uh, oh, I think so. Jesus. Pedro earning his first bleep. Jeez, holy fuck. A lot. We're not starting a counter. This isn't something that's gonna be normal now. This isn't gonna be a common thing. Oh no. Alright. No, you don't. Jeez. You guys make your way. You make. Even Juan was like, yikes. Okay, so you guys make your way forward. And you see the tribes people are now like surrounding you and moving you guys slowly forward into the into like the small hovel of tents. And Ile, where are you leading them? To the main tent? Are you leading them to the main tent? She's the true seer. Yeah, the true. Yeah, she's the true seer, and you know, her name is I. They refer to her as either the true seer or I, as in like your eyeball. I. Yeah. So, okay. So, Ile, you make your way in. You make your way inside of the tent, and you see I is sitting there, casually, seemingly, not really worried, sitting there. She is in her full armor, somehow having gotten into that heavy armor much faster than you would have expected. But, I mean, you've seen the true seer do some crazier shit, so this isn't really that much of a concern. And she looks over to you. So the three are here? Well, as you know, Ile, I am very perceptive. And you see she steps down from her throne, sort of. It's mostly just a massive wooden seat covered in different hides and leathers and like scales from the beasts out here that you guys have slain. Holy shit, 19 passive insight. Holy fuck. Yeah, so you guys all hear just outside just a bunch of small voices whispering all around you, and the tent flaps just like throw themselves open by some seemingly sourceless wind. A few torches that are scattered about from the around the tribe flicker a little bit as this small, seemingly halfling woman with like plate armor, but it's made out of hides and bones and furs. She has the remains, what seems to be like a skull over her head of some beast you guys don't recognize. She steps out, also a halfling, and looks up towards all of you. And El Simpiníto does so as well. She looks over all of you. She just says, "So, where do the three of you come from? And why do you come to the tribe of the true Seer? I hear it is for help. And do not lie. I see all." She looks like straight at all of you. You see, I didn't hear the click. You know, it's okay. The click, the cluck. It's a click, my guy. There you go. Yeah, your mic doesn't pick it up, but we hear the pause. It counts. Yeah, the true Seer is also inciting you guys, but yeah, you can make an insight check, Eli. I mean, you can make a persuasion check. That's what this is. Yeah, make a persuasion check, cause you're not lying. You're telling the truth. It's just whether they believe you or not. Well, let's see. Alright, it'll load eventually. We'll get to that. But either way, she looks over all of you. Because her role is great. She looks over all of you. She says, "So, you come seeking aid. And what for that aid do you offer?" The tribe of the true Seer does not care for petty things such as gold. We require tangible help, tangible payment. The three of you seem very worthy fighters. I do believe. Is this true? Well, and you see she looks up for a second, and her eyes sort of just glaze over really quickly as you see this energy start to like swirl around her. She says, "Ah, and you are with 5 more." It is. He is at the center of this issue, I suppose. But altogether, do you seem you can hold yourselves in a fight? I see the Chimera, the Ettins, and the Gorgon have all been slain. Well, I believe a deal we can make. Do you have you gathered any parts from the Gorgon? Yeah, and El Simpiníto reaches into his bag and like respectfully shows the Gorgon stomach and the petrification, like the gas sack. She says, rather resourceful one you are. Well, return to your friends. Give us those parts, and in return for us helping your companion, we need you to help our tribe. In recent days, the tribe of the True Seer has been attacked by a rivaling tribe, led by a troll. We fended off this attack, and with my mind I blasted the troll and all of his compatriots. After the battle was done, as the tribe of the True Seer does, we respectfully buried all of these corpses, even though they were enemies. Although something seems to have happened to the troll. The burial rites must have gone wrong. And as such, the troll's spirit now lays at the center of our sacred burial grounds, stirring the dead. And as such, we have been attacked many times by what remains of those who have fallen and have been buried in our very own tribe. So, go back to your friends. Leave us these parts. And give me your word that upon your return, you will assist us, go to the burial grounds, and stop this troll, and finish the burial rites. Ile will go with you. And she looks over to you, Ile. Together, I hope all of you will be able to put a rest to this situation. We will use our tribe's alchemists to brew up something to assist your friend. And then, you return. Ile will confirm the job is done, and you can head on your way with a salve to save your friend. Do these terms seem agreeable? The Gorgon's stomach is all I require. But, if things... That is not payment. That is material to make the salve. So, the three of you, I will keep an eye on you. Return to your mounts. I have already told the rest of the tribe to set them free and give them food. Aid has been given to your camel, and she looks over to you, Thelgun. She says, return. Gather those who will fight and assist you in this battle. It will not be easy. Return, and we will point you towards the burial grounds. In the meantime, we will begin crafting the salve to help your friend. Don't worry, Ile. We will do such healing upon their return with their allies. But for now, we will see if they are worthy. So, make your way back to your friends. Return with those who will aid you. And we will give you this destination. And you see she motions over for a bunch of the tribe's people. And you see they take a step back with their spears and their weapons. But like one for each of you steps up and you feel like a spear down. And it's sort of like pushing you guys up, like get up back up onto your feet. Yeah, stand back up. I says to you, Ile, she says, you will stay with me for now. They will return, and you will head with them. Do you object in any way? New character. Who this? And, she looks over towards all of you, and looking at you, Ile, she says, see them out. She walks back into her tent. No, they will return with who will help them fight. Anybody that they wish to stay back to take care of their friends is up to them. Whoever they think they can take this battle with. They won't. They keep the statue there. We give them the salve. They return to it, and they cure their friend. You are the captain now, either. And she says to you, Ile, you are the one in charge now. Take care of them. Make sure they do not do anything at the burial site. You know the burial rites. Correct is the issue that has caused the troll spirit to rise. Are we understood? All right, Ile. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, they know where you guys are. What they're saying is, you guys go get anybody else that you want to help you in this fight, Go back. Go back to the tribe, and then from the tribe, you will go to the burial site. Yeah, and Ela, as you walk them out to the edge of town, you see a bunch of kids running out in a dangerous area, and you're like, hey, they shouldn't be running over there. They go, why are you running? As you guys leave, you just hear Ela shouting, why are you running? Why are you running? You guys make your way over to your beasts of burden, and as you do, you see there are a few tribal folk seemingly feeding them some food, and they have taken them off of the posts. And as you guys step up, they sort of just like back up without saying anything. And looking over these people, you see they also have like tattoos all over their bodies. Not like Ralrut's. Ralrut's didn't exactly seem like tattoos. They seemed different. Like they grew, they changed. There was something magical to that. But these people, they have seemingly with some sort of dyes or something painted onto them. And these three people, at least, as well as what you saw in Ile and the eye and the true Seer, you see there's a third eye painted in the middle of their forehead. And from what you could tell, the higher up in status you are, the more elaborate your tattoos, and the depiction of that eye is as Eye's tattoo. The true Seer's tattoo seemed to just sprawl across her entire face and down her neck and across her whole body. And Elis' mask is very elaborate as well with that eye on it. And so, you guys hop back onto your mounts. And you guys are going back? Are you trying to go Pat? Are you trying to go quick or are you trying to go stealthy? Alright. El Simpiníto will use his last second level spell slot. It was like an hour, maybe a little bit more. With around, because you guys traveled for like 4 hours, that was an hour. So then going there and then traveling back with the whole group. Like you guys could maybe take a rest? You're not sure. Like, because it will definitely be slower traveling with the whole group as opposed to just the camels straight running. So it depends around when you get to the tribe and how long you guys talk for. So, is he using his second level spell slot? He's asking Thelgun and Dave. Alright. And then he is going to at least cast he asks, which of you is the least stealthy? Oh wait, no, yeah, Chameleon Sight won't help here. Never mind. Yeah, so he's just gonna, you guys are all gonna. El Simpiníto? It's pretty decent. His stealth is +7. Alright, so all of you guys make stealth checks. Yeah. No +10 or anything. Oof. Oh, shit. Oh, well, not Abalaba, because he's not there. Oh, no. You and Bramgrim are about to roll perception checks, because you guys are keeping watch. Thelgun, make a stealth check. Not Ela. Ela, you're staying back at camp, dude. I mean, you did for most of them. So 6 and 13. Oh my god. 6, 13, and 14. I mean, it's not great. It's super not great. But you know what? Let's see what happens, shall we? As you guys continue to make your way. Yeah, Senor Hump has been healed up. Yeah, you can. Like, how far ahead of them are you staying? $60 feet? Oh, you're gonna stay... Okay, yeah, so it takes some time for you to get ahead. You guys continue to run. Oh, man. You guys continue forth. And eventually, Dave. With Cat, could you make a dexterity saving throw? With Cat's stats. Yeah, you should have Cat. You should have added Cat. I don't know if you did or not, but... so add Cat. It is a mount. Cat's a girl, I believe. The camels are dudes. Cat's the chick. Yeah, it's a riding horse. Make a dexterity saving throw with Cat's stats. Holy shit, guys. So as Cat is running, El Simpiníto and Thelgun, you guys see as Cat is running forward with Dave, they tell you, like, I'm gonna go ahead, like, just to scout out. As you're on Cat, you go running forward, and eventually, you start getting to some rougher terrain, and Cat is unable to just to get through this area without getting hurt, and you see the two of you guys in back see Cat, one of Cat's legs sort of buckle, and Dave gets thrown off of Cat. Dave, if you can make an acrobatics check. Alright, yeah, you succeed. So, you only take a measly 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you get thrown, and just, oh, shit, you just get thrown. You try doing a little flip as you finished for your landing, and you, like, put your hands up, and, what's it called? Shit. Cat failed that, so Cat instead takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage as Cat just, like, falls over, and you hear Cat whinny. Dave, you strike a pose to show the rest of your friends who are coming over that you're fine, and you sort of, like, throw your hands up into the air. And Thelgun, could you make a perception check? You're looking around, and you get worried for a second when you see Dave get thrown from his horse, and you're like, oh shit, did Cat break her leg or something? And you look and you see, okay, Cat's fine. What about Dave? And you see Dave do, like, a little bit of a flip. Make an acrobatics check. See how well you do on that flip. Let's see how well you do on this little flip of yours. You see him do a flip, and he sort of, like, mostly lands it, but he either way throws his hands up like, you didn't see that. And Thelgun, as you're looking at Dave, you start seeing flashes. You see, as he throws his hands up, you see just appearing, seemingly out of nowhere, directly behind him, almost on top of Dave, just not a teleport, not like crawling out of anywhere, just seemingly phasing into existence, directly behind Dave, this speckled blue and white, massive spider, with a picture being sent in Revelry games. With advantage, since you're surprised, Dave. That's a 22 to hit. Alright. You take... Oh, that was a 10. What the fuck? Yeah, that was a 10. Alright. You take 12 points of piercing damage, and I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw as you feel these two teeth, massive, sink into your shoulder. Oh, you failed. And you feel this pulse of poison. You take... I don't have enough d8s for this. You take 15 points of poison damage as you feel this thick poison start to stream through your shoulder into your body. And I would like the three of you to now roll initiative. I'll throw something up real quick, I think. Or actually, no, we'll do Theater of the Mind. It's a lot quicker. This isn't a major encounter, but you are good. The three of you guys are gonna tussle right now. Alright, does anybody want a Jaeger El Simpiníto right now in this instance? Alright, so we're gonna switch to some battle music. Also, Ile, you're currently in the tent with I, and you see, as soon as they left, she casted a spell and she's been watching over them. And you see her turn over to you and say, "Face spiders. We'll see how they fare." They're too far away. She's just telling you this. Alright, so there are... Okay, so I need to adjust all of my shit. So there's 3 level 7s. Alright, yeah, because I'm using D&D Beyond for this. Alright. Yeah, I need to build up the thing. Alright, so... what did you guys get for initiative? So player character A will be... Okay, so 14, 14, 19. So El Simpiníto is C, you guys are A and B. Alright. So top of the initiative, we're not gonna roll for this. Like, we're not gonna do a map. Or I guess I'll throw you guys on a map, sure. We're gonna use the same map as the first Plains encounter though, because I don't have that many maps. So I'm just gonna move these guys over to the side. And we'll use this top corner over here. So Dave, you are up ahead. And then we've also got El Simpiníto and Thelgun fairly far off on their mounts. Who's got what horses again? I think it's Senor Hump with you, Gust with you, and then Cat with you. And then, let me get the enemies in here. I need to get this token. You guys really fucked up. You realize that, right? Dissonant Whispers? No, that's forced movement. Forced movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. Yeah, any form of forced movement does not provoke opportunity attack. So getting shoved by Abalaba isn't going to cause one of you guys to get targeted by any form of attack. No, you didn't get an opportunity attack against you when you got shunted. Oh yeah, that should happen last session. Sorry, I'm just setting up the tokens. You should be. This is not a great situation to be in. Alright. For the most part, I think I've set up the tokens correctly. Alright. So that's one of those. Okay, so one directly behind Dave. And the rest of you guys are pretty far away still, so you'll get here in a round or two. I don't know. Shit happens, mate. You are not prone, but Cat is indeed prone. And you see this phase spider appears next to Cat. And you see, they just seem to be appearing out of nowhere. And another one appears also directly adjacent to Dave. So, top of the round, we've got El Simpiníto. Sure, buddy. Oh, shit. I think I moved El Simpiníto like... Oh, there we go. He's just barely in bounds. Not immensely far. Before they appeared, he's around 50 feet away, something like that. Alright. Yeah, 15 hits. Oh, not a good roll. Wait, no, so that's B. Alright, yeah. So 16 piercing against that phase spider. What? Yeah, they're phase spiders. Yep, they're all phase spiders. Alright, and then second attack. Alright. Alright. Channeling negative energy, so another -5. 26. 21. Jesus, fuck, that roll is so good. Yeah, it still hits. So 12, and then... Oh yeah, you rolled necrotic, so yeah, 21. You see, as that phase spider gets absolutely blasted with an arrow that just sinks through its back, and you see Dave next to you, some like disgusting light, like baby blue pus kind of liquid just starts like a little gout starts. The one to the left of you starts pouring out of its side, and it is dead. Alright, so what about everyone? Okay, and then is that all he's doing? Is he moving as well? Oh yeah, they got this close in this round. Yeah, so up next, it's Thelgun and Dave's turn. Whoever wants to go first, you guys decide. Yeah, so this is your whole movement to get up to here. Yep, main attack roll. Yeah, Cat's prone. Yeah, but that face spider looks like it's about a Monshon cat. And that hits. Ooh, 13. Yeah, it's 5. Yeah, sneak attack does not. This phase spider takes the arrow in the side and just like seemingly hisses. You see this thick poison dribbling down its two main fangs. And it is looming over Cat. You can bonus action dash. I didn't take that into account. So where do you want to go? You can get to around here. Yeah, you just hop off and Senor Hump. He's doing bad. Oh yeah, I'll heal Senor Hump. He was healed back up. Yeah, it's accurate. The scale is accurate. Dave, it's your turn. Sag. Yeah, you can't. It's too far. Yeah, I'll use your bonus action. Alright, so heal 3d6. You rolled 2d6. On the d6, there you go, you heal 9. Straight down the middle. You rolled literally all 3s. You're not sure. That poison really fucking hurt. On which one? The one behind you? Alright, so it's a wisdom saving throw, correct? Ooh, 15. It just barely fails. Ten points of psychic damage as you whisper out to it, and the creature, seemingly scared, starts to run with its full movement, correct? Like, okay, so the face spider. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Just starts booking it away from you. You hear all 8 legs just quickly like start to push through the brush away from you. And then yeah, it uses its reaction. Does it? Do you have any movement you would like to use? You still have all of your movement. Oh God, what am I hearing? Probably Juan. What is that? Juan. Alright, Juan, would you kindly mute yourself while whatever the hell that is making noise? Alright, so you run in between the phase spider and cat. Alright. And that will probably be your turn. And probably... so, at the beginning of the phase spider's turn, you see immediately, as a bonus action, phase spider D, which I didn't put down, just right here, seemingly appears out of nowhere. Oh yeah, they're at the end, mounts and stuff like that. And these phase spiders are gonna. This phase spider, it's no longer scared or anything, right? So it can move back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's gonna dash. And just seemingly right there. And then here towards you, Thelgun. It's gonna move like right there. And then against Thelgun. Yeah, against you, Thelgun. That is a 21 to hit. Holy shit, that damage roll for the poison. Make a Constitution saving throw. Holy shit, that damage roll for the poison was nearly perfect. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, you take 8 points of piercing damage and an additional 20 points of poison damage as it bites down into your shoulder. Does it say you half the damage from the whole attack or what? Yeah, what's the wording on it? Like, read it out. Because you could probably half the whole thing. Yeah, so that 28 is down to 14. Would it be able to... well, yeah, level... Do you think it would be able to half the poison damage? Does that make sense? Sure. Sure. Yeah. In this case, it makes sense. Yeah. So only one of the fangs sink into your shoulder. So you do take 14 damage instead of 28. So yeah, just half it down to 14 because it's all you're not resistant to either. Yeah, and make sure. Yeah, there we go. All right. So you feel it sink into your shoulder. Ow, that didn't feel very great. Then that phase spider, it already used its bonus action. The other two phase spiders are going to one at they're both gonna go at Dave. They don't have Pact axes or anything, so it's nothing crazy. Holy shit, I rolled 2 17s in a row. That's a 21, Dave. Make a Constitution saving throw for the poison as well. Oh, there you go. So you take half of the poison damage. So you take 11 points of damage as the phase spider bites into you, and then as its bonus action, you see it disappear. Yeah, the one... Oh yeah, it used its action to dash, so it cannot attack you. So roll that damage back, but it does... Yeah, it does... Yeah, so the other spider hits you. This spider, it runs up to you, and it just disappears in your face. The other spider also just disappears after biting you. So, El Simpiníto's turn. Alright, well, Senor Hump and Cat. Cat is going to stand up and fucking book it. So Cat is going to provoke an attack of opportunity. I mean, it's a speeding horse running away. I don't think you can... I'll say make a strength check. Make a contested strength check against Cat. Yeah, Cat gets away. Cat's speed is 50, right? 4, 5, 6. So Cat can move a whole 6 squares after getting up from prone. Holy shit. The phase spider's gonna use its reaction to attack Cat. Holy shit, natural 20. Holy shit, natural 20. I rolled 2 8s, a 6, and a 4 on the poison damage. I think Cat... Oh, no, Cat. No, Cat. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, with that poison damage, Cat dies. I mean, make a Constitution saving throw as cat. It's a lot of poison damage. Yeah, no, with the poison damage alone, without the crit, it succeeds. It knocks cat to 0 and passes its max hit points. You see, cat runs away, and the phase spider sinks both of its fangs into cat's back. Cat runs around about another 10 feet before falling down to the ground, seemingly devoid of life. Just 1, 2, 3, and then falls dead. Cat is no longer alive. Fuck. Yikers. Alright, so, Senor Hump is also gonna run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so Senor Hump just runs out of there. And then, yeah, it's El Simpiníto's turn. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can get right in there. Is he gonna stay here, or is he gonna move closer? Alright, so sorry, cat. Elf or cat, dude. Cat took... Oh, wait, no, because... No, cat might not be dead. Let's see. I think cat's dead, but I don't... Maybe not? Okay, it's 5 plus 12... 26... Yeah, no, cat's dead. Yeah. Sorry, cat. Against the phase spider? Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Or, how much was it? Alright, the phase spider is looking badly injured. It has a disadvantage. It's dead as shit. Yeah, that phase spider went from alive to dead very quickly. Sad. So that phase spider dies. Thelgun, what are you doing on your turn? So you get over to Senor Hump and you climb up on him. Are you doing anything else with your action? Yeah, that's what the ready action is for. Alright, so you're readying what attack? Alright. Alright, and then Dave, what's your turn? Alright. Alright, so then on the phase spider's turn, let's see, would they be able to get over there? 1, 2... no, they wouldn't. They wouldn't do that. Yeah, so you see that phase spider gets over there. And then you see, using their bonus actions, 2 more, the phase spiders reappear. Thelgun, you can make your attack against either one. You would get advantage with El Simpiníto. And I think you can sneak attack on a... Yeah. Yeah, he can sneak attack on a reaction. Yeah, either they're gonna make their attacks right now. So against Dave. Oh yeah, make an attack. I mean, oh, oh shit. When does it say you have to declare Psychic Blades? You missed, Thelgun. Yeah, that you can declare Psychic Blades then and there, yeah. Alright, so roll damage for the rapier. So that's 3. Oh wait, no, that's 6 plus 8, so 14, and then roll Psychic Blades. Yeah, I don't know how to turn that on this. Oh, and beyond 20? Ah. Yeah, and then Dave roll Psychic Blades after that. Because you crit with your Psychic Blades. So Psychic Blades do max damage as well. Oh, fuck. 6, 6, 4. 18 plus 16 plus 14. It is super dead. Dave, 48 damage as you lance forward with your rapier. You see it appear, and you were ready for this. You just lance upward with your rapier for like you crouch down sort of for like a kind of like uppercutting this thing with your rapier. You just get it right through the bottom of the jaw and just push its head up as it just as its life leaves it. As you see, it starts bleeding out of its many eyes on its face, and its entire face, because of all the eyes bleeding from the psychic damage, just pour down its entire head, and your hand is just covered. Yeah, that thing died super hard. Yeah, Thelgun also Thelgun, I mean, you hit now, but not in the day. Alright, and then the other phase spider is attacking El Simpiníto. That's an 11 to hit. It goes to bite at El Simpiníto and it just misses. So next round, El Simpiníto. It's his turn. Well, I'd say as El Simpiníto, make an animal handling check to see if you can stop the horse from running away. If you want to, you can just let the horse run, but it's going to provoke an opportunity attack. Yeah, El Simpiníto keeps Gust calm, and he knocks an arrow. So it's disadvantage. Alright. 2 22s though. Oh wow, he rolled a 1, a 1, 1, 1. In all of the damage rolls, he rolled 1s. 9 damage. 9 damage. He does. You can't do positive and then negative. It's once per turn. Yeah, you can do that ability. No, it says, the bow says you can channel energy once per turn. Yeah. It's not your bow, it's alright. I'll say, yeah, you still took the -5. It misses either way. Just transfer that to sharpshooter, but it misses either way. It's not, yeah. So El Simpiníto misses the second shot. As he shoots down with one directly into the face spider, you see the negative energy start to wither away at its massive bulbous form, but the second arrow just misses. It's just trying to snap at El Simpiníto and Gust. Thelgun or Dave? Man, the Talenta planes are fun, right, guys? He's getting real up close and personal with this one. And the first one hits. So the first one hits with sneak attack. It's 12. Because you didn't... Yeah, you... yeah, so 17. The phase spider is at 1. And then with the upgraded short sword, so you run up, you jab, you run up, and you slice down with the life-stealing short sword, like, at the... like elbows of 3 of its legs as you just sink and just cut those 3 legs off. It falls down limp onto one side as you just lance forward with the upgraded short sword through the side of its head, bursting a couple of its eyes as you go lance forward, and it falls down dead onto the ground. It's if it gets a nat 20. Yeah, so that guy's very dead. As you just lance. It's magic. He can't upgrade it. Oh yeah, Juan, do you have to go soon for work? Ah, shit. You're not gonna get to play Elite. Oh man. I mean, Juan, are you doing deliveries or? If you're in the kitchen, try talking to us, Juan. It's okay. All right. All right. Juan made Elite. Yeah, Juan made Elite. We just won't wait. So as you lance through the last phase spider, they are definitely dead. What are you guys doing? Oh Jesus! Are you taking the saddle off of her? Right. So you get I believe you guys bought a pack set or saddlebags. So it's 8 pounds. So so just add saddlebags to your inventory. Rip. Yeah. Not a ton. I mean, if you have 2 really heavy people, then sure, but for now, no. Could you guys make a final stealth check as you guys are making your way back? Oh, man. Oh, no. Come on, Thelgun, you gotta help the rest of the team out. There you go, buddy. You knew you could do it. Well, I guess I'm taking Cat out of our journals. Goodbye, Cat. Sag. Yeah. I thought you guys would take her all the way with you, but nope. There she is. She is. Yeah, she. Don't worry, guys. So yeah, you guys, that stealth check. You guys managed to make your way back to the rest of the group. For the most part, very quietly. Thelgun, you help the group stay quieter, as El Simpiníto and Dave don't seem to entirely grasp the concept for a little bit, but you manage to keep them rather hush. And eventually, the rest of the Vanguard's Revelry, you guys see that, see two camels, like, stride over the hill. Your watches went by without incident. It took around 2.5 hours, 3 hours for them to go and come back with all the distractions and trying to be stealthy. So it's about the middle of the day by now. So Alpha Cat is the most I can say. Oh wait, I can't grab the rest of the tokens that I put off of the map. Oops. They're too far off. I can't grab them. I can't move them or select them or anything. Alright, so what are all of you guys doing? Yeah, so I guess we'll move off of this map because I kind of broke it. Oopsie. You hear a shout from across the plains. No! Ile. Spoon. What the fuck? And your max hit points are back up at this point. Like by now. So, you guys see two camels cresting over the hill. Dave is now with El Simpiníto. El Simpiníto. Yeah. So, what are you guys doing? What are you saying? What's going on? Yeah, you guys keep the sack. They need the stomach. El Simpiníto asks if you guys would like healing. He has spell slots. Alright, so for Dave is the first one. Yikes. Thelgun is the second one. Yikes. He's holding on to his last two spell slots because God does not seem happy. I mean, you guys could if you want to take a short rest. The rest of you guys. Oh, yeah. You guys can take a short rest. I had to play Juan's character now. Jesus. 2 1s. Better. So Abalaba and Bramgrim, was there anything you guys wanted to do while you were guarding? Alright, and then Abalaba, is there anything you want to spend your time doing? Yeah, and you can take a short rest if you'd like. But yeah, both of you guys can short rest if you'd like. Alright. So, all of you guys, you get back together. So what is the Vanguard's Revelry doing? The 2 camels cannot take everyone. You're a group of 5. Yeah, Fosco tells you, depending on how long you guys are going to be gone, I can probably keep us relatively hush-hush, but, I mean, are you taking the camels in the cart? Because that's going to be a little harder for us to keep down low, if you get what I'm saying. Yep. Alright. Well, and Cilia also has been staying by Ralrut's side the entire time. Fairly worried, as he is a fucking statue. So, are you guys heading off right away? Are you gonna take any rest or do any form of preparation along the way? Yeah, who wants to rest? Yeah, I'm trying to see, because I think there might be like a limit to how many times you can short rest. Because I think you can only long rest once a day. Yeah, but carry on. I'm going to see if this is a thing. If you're short resting, you can't make a stealth check, is what I'm going to say. Or at the very least, it'll be a disadvantage, but it's going to be. Yeah, so, but El Simpiníto will not be able to concentrate and short rest. Yeah, so who's leading the cart? Or like who's not short resting? And El Simpiníto is also not. Alright. Yeah, so everyone make a stealth check, and with a +10, and everybody who's short resting, it's disadvantage. That helped a lot, Thelgun. Yeah, anybody who's short, that's almost 40, dude. Holy shit. It's disadvantage if you're stealthing. If you're short resting. Yeah, you still get the +10. A 3 and a 6. Hell yeah, Bramgrim. That muffled armor. Hell yeah, brother. That's campaign 2, my guy. Don't spoil shit. Come on now. That's strange. Yeah. Who else? Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 22. So everyone else. Natural 1. Listen. Sure. Oh, you don't mind? Then yeah, we're... Dave said he doesn't. Yeah, I didn't kill your horse. Yeah, we did decide that. So yeah, no bueno. Who else still needs to roll? I think somebody's missing. Oh yeah, El Simpiníto. So, oh yeah, disadvantage Bramgrim. Oh wait, no, because he's stealthing regularly. Yeah, he's concentrating. Yeah, so I'll mark off that second level spell slot as he casts Pass Without a Trace. So, as all of you guys make your way forward, it is, so that's, oh, Jesus. So 2 fails, 2 successes, fail, success. So I think you beat it out by 1. Let's cancel out. Those are successes. That's a fail. Yeah, so you beat it out by just barely 1. Thelgun, you saved the party so hard. You guys make your way, and with the camels and the cart, it is definitely much more difficult to stealth. But for the most part, your travel is uneventful. It takes around 2 hours, so it's getting later in the day. As you guys finally crest over the hill to the true Seer's tribe, and you see the 3 of you guys who'd already visited the tribe, like sort of seeing all the people sort of like panic again for a second, and then realize who you guys are. Still anxious though, a handful of people get their weapons ready, and you see Ile run, like already standing there, seemingly having known you guys were already going to be here, and is just already standing outside, and he shouts over towards the 3 of you with everybody else, or to you, Thelgun, because you're the one not in the cart, you're leading. He says, "You, Thelgun, are these the warriors you bring to help fight?" All right. It is good to hear. And you trust these to fight a devastating foe? All right. Well, come inside. No funny business. And he looks over all of me. And you see a bunch of tribal warriors start making their way out, and the rest of you guys see these tribal people, just as I had described before, just start surrounding you guys. Their tribal tattoos covering most of their bodies, all with eyes at the center of their foreheads. And they move you guys down over towards Ai's tent, and she's also already standing outside. And as you guys make your way over, Ela looks to her and just says, I have brought the warriors to help us in this deal." You see she kneels, and I has him stand up, and she looks over towards all of you. She says, "Well, welcome to the tribe of the true Seer. I am the true Seer. And who are all of you? She says, in the Vanguard's Revelry, do they give any association to a particular group, or are they individual and on their own? That is good to hear. Well, all of you look weathered from the journey here. I saw. And I am truly sorry for the death of your mount. Well, we can send a handful of our true seers to give it a proper burial. Ela will attend to it after this business is done. And so, all of you look haggard. Spend the night. Tomorrow you can make your way out. We will give you the direction towards the burial site. Ela will lead you. We have already begun the process of making the salve for your friend. Do you believe he is properly being taken care of at the moment? Well, that is good to hear. So, all of you, we will not offer you lodging here. Find a place outside of the town. Set up camp. We will get you all at the rising of the sun, and then you will head off. Does that sound agreeable? All right. And she sort of just nods. So, be on your way. And she sort of just she makes her way back into her tent after giving Ela a sort of nod, and he motions like to follow him again out of the tribe. He leads you guys to like the border of this sort of tribal area, and he just like motions out to the open fields of the Talenta Plains, and he says, "Do what you'd like. Set up camp somewhere nearby. I will see you at dawn." And he sort of just stands there with his shield and his holy symbol, just like looking out, waiting for you guys to go. Vasco and Silly each individually have their own tents. Yeah. So you guys have all of your own resources at your whim. Alright, so 3 watches. Who's keeping which ones? Yeah. It's been... That fight really messed you up with the Gorgon. Yeah. Alright. Alright. First watch. Thelgun, would you like to make a perception check? Alright. So, you look out, and you stay there for your... You stay looking out for the rest of your watch. How far away from the tribe did you guys go? Yeah, alright. Yeah. Alright. So you guys, you're looking down the hill, just looking around. The tall grass really obscures your vision. Like, but there doesn't seem to be anything. Oh yeah, you're blind as shit. Does your familiar see in the dark? Does it have blind sight? Not blind sight, dark vision. I'm dumb. Yeah, that's a little important. Yeah, you can just do that. Alright, so you can roll like... Yeah, roll again with advantage because you're... Yeah, so you just stay there with your eyes closed, the familiar on your shoulder, looking out for you. Alright, that's definitely a lot better. So the owl sort of just stays on your shoulder and looks around. The tall grass is obnoxious, but hey, being able to see in the dark now is pretty nice. Albeit it's not exactly you looking out, but I mean, close enough. It's like it's sitting on your shoulder. It's almost your eyes. The owl looks around. And, you start to see a bit of rustling in the bushes. Eventually you see like a humanoid figure walking through the tall grass and just step out, and you see very lightly clothed, with tribal tattoos and markings, but very different to the all-seers. Seemingly like a halfling shaman. You don't recognize the tribal markings or anything, and you see they've got a blindfold on, and they're just walking through the plains. You see they're walking like directly towards a pack of just wild ankleos that seem to be currently tussling with each other, and the halfling shaman is just blindly walking like directly towards them. Eventually they start to get close, and the ankleos tend to seem to notice the figure, and they start moving towards them and surrounding them. And you see the ankleos start to actually attack towards the shaman, but without flinching or even moving in any way. The shaman just continues to walk straight forward, and somehow the ankleos, trying to strike, their massive forms just every swing, every bite, all of them seem to go wide, seem to miss. Like, they're going aggressively towards him, but just somehow every swipe they make at him seems to miss. And he just keeps walking, and you see the Ankleos continue to follow him, and he just keeps going until eventually one of the Ankleos misses him and hits one of the other ones, and then they start fighting again and get distracted as the guy just continues to walk off into the distance. Aside from that, your watch goes by without incident. Who would like to take a next watch? The next one. Yeah. So Dave. Dave, make a perception check. Yeah, that's strange. With disadvantage, you went from from a 20 down to a 5, and a natural 1 at that. Jesus. Ow. So, you look out, and you don't see anything. This is fucking dark. And after a while of just not seeing anything, you're getting a little bored. You look around. Oh man. And then darkness. You fall asleep. And your eyes open back up. And you're in just... You see, looking around you, just endless caverns. And you're standing in the middle of this cave. You're dreaming. You see bleak passages of gray stone. And from all around, every corner, you see these just shadowy figures reaching out toward you. Imploring you. Just, like, seemingly begging. But you only feel the faintest chill as their, like, insubstantial fingers pass through you. Mist pools around your feet. And you realize the swirling mist is moaning. You see faces in the mist. You see faces in the shadowy figures. All, like, humanoids that just have had all semblance of identity stripped from them and now are these formless, featureless beings. And then you hear in your head, Dave, this upcoming task you've been given by the true Seer's tribe. This is a decent first test for a little agreement, wouldn't you say? Well, don't worry if it's not that impressive. My test is coming soon. And you wake back up. Oh shit, I fell asleep. You look around. Doesn't seem like there's anything. You notice a little nibbling on your foot as you see there's a small, like, lone velociraptor, like, nibbling on your boot, but it looks smaller than even a typical velociraptor. It looks like a baby. It looks like a baby, and it's just like, it's just nibbling on your leather boot, just and its teeth don't seem to be, like, sharp enough to get through your boot, but it's just, like, nibbling on it, trying to bite through and, like, trying to hurt you, but it's too small. It looks very angry. It's trying very hard to hurt you, but it's just not strong enough to do so. So, yeah, it's nibbling at your feet right now. It's kind of messing up your boots. You just get your rapier and just you like kebab it. Just run it down the rapier, and then you just like flick the body off of the rapier a few feet. Just falls into the tall grass. Also, hold on. Oh shit. It's like, no, make a wisdom saving throw as well as you leave whatever realm that was. Oof. You feel yourself as you get pulled out of that realm like you can't leave. Like you just can't. But you feel yourself forcefully pulled out of whatever that is, and you suffer 1 point of NY, which goes away as soon as you leave. But you feel yourself stuck there, like you can't leave, and you feel this presence weaken you. NY. ENNUI. No, this is different. And you feel yourself, this strange realm, like binding you to it. You start to feel your brain function like slow down a bit as you have disadvantage on all ability checks. And then you feel like the presence of that voice just forcefully shunt you out of whatever that was. And through your rest, that point of NY ends up going away. Yeah. Very temporary. And so, who's taking the last watch? Alright, El Simpiníto. Make that perception check. Damn, nice. El Simpiníto looks out, just keeping watch as the sun gets closer and closer to rising and the moon starts to go down. And there's a ton of dinosaurs just running about. And he just watches them as they make their way until eventually he goes over to wake all of you from your rest. And he goes one by one, just like pulling an arrow out of his quiver and like using it to like poke all of you to get you guys up. So, as the night concludes, El Simpiníto goes to stir all of you from your rest. Bramgrim, did you try contacting Ramiel? Alright, so you go to sleep, sort of anticipating whatever is next. You fall asleep, and you feel like when you go to sleep, as soon as you lay into your pack, you're like, okay. As soon as you close your eyes, they just immediately open back up, like no pause, and you're in the white void. And it sort of like takes your breath away, like you just like it's like you blinked. You just close your eyes and then boom, you're just in the white expanse, just like, and you feel sort of winded for a second. Just, ugh. And a similar, like, heavy presence that you felt the last time you were here, you feel emanating from the temple again, but stronger. Much stronger. Alright. You head over to the temple and you open the door. And this time, you open up the door and you just see by himself Ramiel, the reconstructor, just standing in front of the silver flame pillar, just with his head down. And as soon as you open the door, he looks over. And you guys lock eyes for a second, and he traces your eyes as you look around, and no Evim, no Anna. Like you don't see either of them, and even Wenzel is gone. It's just you and Ramiel now. As you ask that, Ramiel sort of turns, and you see his face is like scarred, and he's not. You don't see his wings anymore. You see one of the wings is seemingly entirely gone, and the other one is like half blown apart at the top. Like the top half looks like it was torn off. And there's like thick red ichor at the end of it. Still seemingly fresh. He grows stronger, Bramgrim. He's done nothing but grow stronger. Fair. It makes the most sense. It's who we've been fighting. It's who you have prior experience with. You must... You see, he puts his head down. He puts his elbow down onto the, not the pew. I forgot what it's called, but the podium. There we go, in front of him, and he puts his head down into his hand. I'm not sure, Bramgrim. I don't think we can wait any longer. Learning by experience must wait. I think he takes his head out and he looks right at you. I have nowhere else to lay my trust other than in you, Bramgrim. And you to lie your trust within me. Now it is just us and the flame. And you see around his neck there is a silver flame like holy symbol, which you've never seen before. You see his blade now has a very rough like flame carved into it. He says, Bramgrim, we talked about getting you that plate armor, and soon I will retrieve it. Expected in the next few days, I believe. But until then, continue your fight. We've got nothing left but each other and our fate, and our faith. Continue to try to talk to the flame, but be wary for his voice. That is far beyond either of our powers, Bramgrim. You must believe. True faith, true belief, I think that's what we're missing. He wouldn't have come otherwise. The voice wouldn't have come through. I don't know. And Bramgrim, the blade I mentioned to you, all that time ago. A few weeks maybe. Back when you were at the other temple. You're going to have to retrieve that blade soon, Bramgrim. Not yet, but we're close. You have to lead us to Kavara. We need to know where it is. It's always where the answer lies, Bramgrim. It's important we get to Athedon. We need to see where it is. You need to show us. And you see the entire time he says that, he's clutching the silver flame. Holy symbol. Faith, Bramgrim. Yes. And he puts his hand out and he takes yours and his. And then, as soon as your hands connect, your eyes open back up. You're short on breath again. You're back in your tent. Just, fuck, that doesn't feel good anymore. It's abrupt. And with that rising, El Simpiníto's like right about to poke you with the arrow when you wake up and you like startle him a little bit. And you look up at him. He looks down at you and says, and then all of you, everyone, begin to hear stirring, movement, and there seem to be some cries coming from the direction of the tribe camp. So, what would all of you like to do? Alright, so yeah, all of you did get a long rest. Alright. So everyone long rest. Anyone that has magic items with charges, roll that now. So you guys take a bit to quickly start packing up your things as quickly as you can. And one of the tribe's people, while you guys are packing your stuff up, runs. They say, "Please, we need your help. They're attacking the things from the burial grounds. They've been stirred. We need your aid. Please, be as quick as you can." As soon as he delivers the message, he just runs back, like not waiting for you guys. And so, as you guys all gather your things and start to make your way over towards the tribe, I think that's where we'll take our break. So, yeah, so when do you guys want to head back? Oh, then this, we might... Yeah. Yeah. We'll call the session here. So again, another short one, unfortunately. The first session of 2021. Great omens, but... Our last session was... fine. Yikes. So... Oh, do you guys want to try doing a gauntlet later today? we'll see. But either way, that's session 43. Or not 43, Jesus. 34 down. Not bad, lads.